Hello and welcome to the HeroFix weekly podcast here in the backup HeroFix studio. Obviously, you should know by now, this is the show where we bring you the latest superhero news from the past week. We'll each bring our own little topic, and this week I will be bringing you some news regarding the casting in Thor Ragnarok.
Ooh, very nice. We've got this week's this week we've got Doctor Strange's trailer from last week. Because of course we did discuss it last week. We guessed correctly that the trailer would come out round about after when we uploaded the podcast. So we'll have that and a bit of a discussion.
And also Marvel announced, Kevin Feige announced that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is coming towards Marvel Phase 4, and I'm just going to be asking these guys as well what they'd like to expect from Phase 4 as well.
So a lot to get through, so I need to get off straight away. But don't forget, we want you to get involved in the show. So comment in the section down below, in the comment section down below. Also get in contact via our social media platforms that are down below. And we'll try and read some out, or at least get back in touch, because we really want to hear from you guys. We really do like getting some of your opinions regarding the discussions that we have.
We're so lonely.
Kind of, yeah. Sorry. But guys, let's get straight into it. Tom, should we start with you?
Go on then, yeah.
Let's go for that then.
Well, of course, as I said last week, Doctor Strange trailer came out. It was the first teaser trailer. Really looking forward to it now. Really, really nice. And it's just, the effects. Oh god, it's already, we can all already say it's going to be an effects heavy film.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. It's all based in reality. There's no CGI whatsoever.
Are you telling me you're a non-believer, Ian?
That Benedict Cumberbatch is amazing.
Are you telling me you don't believe in magic?
No, I don't.
Right, this podcast's over. We're done. Done.
No, I have to admit, I did think it looked really good. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch, I'm a massive fan of his anyway. I mean, I love Sherlock.
Great actor.
Exactly, yeah. And I think it's his pedigree that is going to take Marvel to the next level for me.
Oh, yeah.
And, just being able to cast him in such a key role.
He's definitely like one of the best character actors we've got out there.
Exactly. And Doctor Strange is quite the I say intricate character. I mean, there's a lot of backstory to him, which we already know they're going to go into.
Yeah.
And just the ways of Doctor Strange is hard to understand for many people anyway. So I'm really interested in seeing how they're going to bring him from the comic book to the big screen.
Well, we saw from the trailer, which we'll play in a minute, because I think it's only like a minute or two long. It generally just gives us like a bit of background and generally sets up the film for what it's going to be. Because of course, Stephen Strange in the film, and I think in the comics as well, massively renowned surgeon. Like, he saves lives every day, but he has his car crash, royally screws up his hands, so basically he can't perform surgery anymore.
What he does, he just doesn't do it legally.
No, he can't. He can't perform surgery.
Well,
anymore.
From the comics, apparently he does do some like backstreet surgery to help people that obviously can't afford like the proper surgery, but it's not obviously up to the professional level. He does. It's not like proper surgery.
He hasn't got full functioning.
Oh, that's completely strange, because like when I looked
Hence
up
the
title.
Comic,
oh wow. But yeah, I just thought that he. Oh okay. I'll have a look when
because I think for the intricate surgery you need super still hands. You need to be as like focused as humanly possible.
True.
So if you're in a car crash and your hands and your arms are pretty beat up, you're not going to stand much of a chance of being able to go back into the field, as it were.
No.
Okay.
Think like in terms of heart surgery. Yeah.
Yeah.
One slight cut, slight miscalculation, dead.
Hello, you're listening to the HeroFix weekly podcast where we talk about health issues.
Joining us this week on the NHS junior doctor strike.
Now, let's get back straight into the trailer. So, what do we think to the other castings?
Well, we only really saw...
We saw glimpses of other people.
Yeah, but nothing really that much. So, I don't know. All I can say is that the actors they've cast, they do suit the roles. And, you can definitely, obviously, when you look at a film, and you got to look at it and think, can you believe this? Is this believable?
Yeah. I
And
totally agree.
from what I've seen, the whole in the entirety so far, even though it's obviously not real, completely believable. That you can look at these actors and think, yeah, that could easily be an actual person.
Well, they've got Tilda Swinton as the ancient one, the bald lady. That's what they call her.
I know. It still makes me laugh. The bald lady.
The bald lady, yeah. And obviously you got Chiwetel Ejiofor. I always worry about.
Chiwetel's a pretty good actor because I liked his work in. Is it 12 Years a Slave?
Yeah.
He was pretty good in that. So I can't wait to see what he brings to Doctor Strange.
He's great in Love Actually. And he's also playing Baron Mordo, which is also quite a key character in the Doctor Strange world. So 2 big castings, and obviously you have Rachel McAdams, who you see very quickly as the nurse carrying Benedict Cumberbatch through after his accident.
Could she be a love interest?
Yeah, exactly. That's the direction I think they're going to go, because you kind of know the theme with Marvel now. It's going to be superhero, girl, bad guy, isn't it?
Well, that's the general trope. That you know, this normal guy has an accident or something happened to him that means he has to become either a hero or something that leads to him becoming a hero. So like Stephen Strange, he was a doctor. He can't perform surgery anymore. He needs another calling in his life. That just so happens to be magic.
Exactly. And Ian, what do you think about this introduction of magic into the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I mean, I'm looking forward to it because obviously we've got the Earthbound heroes, we've got the cosmic heroes, and now we're going to get this magical and supernatural sides they're going to start bringing into
I think they
it.
need everything to be able to stop the major villain of the Marvel Cinematic Universe so far, that being Thanos. They probably need everything because obviously, as they've announced that obviously Thanos is going to get his hands on the Infinity Gauntlet, and that means he's going to have some world-shattering powers. So they need everything that they've got to stop him.
He already has the gauntlet. He just doesn't have all the gems.
Yeah,
but somehow he has the gems from the teaser, obviously, because when they announced the teaser for Infinity Wars, we see that he has all of the gems.
Yeah, so
but we don't know how he's going to.
Yeah, well, he'll get them eventually. But saying right now, he only has the gauntlet and some of the gems.
But when he gets them, all the heroes better watch out because he's going to be really strong.
Well, are you guys like me and have read Infinity Gauntlet?
No,
I haven't read it.
So me, the educated one. No, Doctor Strange is really important to the Infinity Gauntlet story. Also, alongside him, it's Silver Surfer, but obviously we won't be seeing Silver Surfer in it with the whole Fantastic Four deal they do.
They tried that once, never again.
The thing was, when the trailer for Fantastic Four came out, he looked awesome, and then it came out, and he was like, oh. This ruins it.
Well, I'm sure even the viewers at home could attest to the fact that the Fantastic Four films were a nice try, but just didn't quite make it.
Didn't quite. They just didn't.
Yeah.
There's no quite about it.
I don't know. When you look back at it, you can see they tried, but it just didn't work.
Well, hopefully we'll be seeing them in the MCU soon. In my opinion, I'd love to see Fantastic Four do well, but I can't see them doing. They won't do classic Fantastic Four in the MCU because of the whole revamp they've done in the comics.
Yeah.
But that's another thing to talk about.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this up. Final thoughts. Doctor Strange. What are you expecting, and how do you rate the trailer?
The trailer, obviously, it's only the first trailer. It doesn't give much away, but it does show us the level of detail they're putting into the effects. We've seen magical hallways expanding and the New York shot. What I assume is New York.
It reminds me of some sort of Inception sort of style.
Can I just say it is pretty much on the web. It's being called the Inception shot.
Well, that's the thing. Inception just.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
No, I'm saying they made the whole city collapsing in on itself shot famous.
Exactly.
It's that Inception shot just god, I could look at that all day.
It's amazing. I love Inception.
But the thing is though, is that just is that just a bit of a test for Stephen Strange, or is it actually is it just perhaps the top one is one version of New York, the other one's a different one, because of course you got Doctor Strange adds the mystical element of alternate dimensions and realities.
It is cut into 4 sections, so maybe it's 4 different realities.
I might have to analyse the trailer now just a little bit more.
Well, we'll play the trailer now for everybody to watch, because obviously we did say we'd play it, and then so we already instead of playing it first and then talking about it, we pretty much just talked about everything. So
yeah.
I'll leave the trailer here, and people can chat with us if they want. Just leave their thoughts and opinions.
So think about what we've just said and then watch it.
Yeah. Be like a teach, Think about what I've just told you, watch this video, and then come back to me with your response.
Stephen Strange. Might I offer you some advice? Forget everything that you think you know.
You're a man looking at the world through a keyhole. You've spent your life trying to widen it. Your work saved the lives of thousands. What if I told you that reality is one of many?
I don't believe in fairy tales about chakras or energy or the power of belief.
You wonder what I see in your future? Possibility.
Why are you doing this?
There are other ways to save lives. So much you don't know.
Teach me.
Wow, that was amazing. What do you think, guys, after
Oh my-
watching it again?
Oh, I'm going to watch it so many times.
Oh, yeah.
No.
The enthusiasm is...
Palpable.
That was the word. So, yeah, that was our thoughts on Doctor Strange. Let us know what you think at home. Comment in the section down below or contact us via our social media platforms. We've got to wait till end of October, start of November.
I think it's November.
I know it's November in America. And
I will
If-
quickly look it up.
I'll tell you why I always question the release dates. It's because it always comes out about a week earlier in the UK.
Well, it has been recently with the past few films.
So I'm reckoning it will be the same with this.
See,
Especially with Benedict Cumberbatch being in it.
it's weird because I don't
So
get
what?
why Marvel and Disney, an American brand, is releasing their content early in the UK as opposed to.
Well,
I don't know, but
the
I'm not going
premieres-
to question it.
the premieres have been here. Scenes have been filmed in the UK as well at Pinewood, in just Marvel in general. So
but I just don't see why that would be a reason just to show it early. That's the thing.
it is for the North American release date. Sorry, interrupt. 4th of November. So we might have it a week before, or we might have it around the 4th anyway.
Okay.
But all that I'm being told online is the North American release date.
Awesome. So, guys, let's move on. Let's talk quickly about Thor Ragnarok. Now, I don't know if you guys know a lot about the film.
Not
Other
that I
than
know.
not what's been teased and
Well,
discussed about already.
shall I put it in Kevin Feige's words for you?
Please do.
Ragnarok means the end of all things.
Ooh.
Right?
Ominous.
So, if that is the case, why is there films coming after Thor?
Well,
Are you trying to
Ugh,
say this
excuse me.
Ragnarok
I'm
event?
taking the mickey, but
Oh,
basically it's that. But it's a big
It-
film. It'd be the way they're comparing this film to other films is of how Winter Soldier changed the direction of Marvel Cinematic
yeah.
Universe.
So what it could just mean then is that it's the end of the Thor films.
Possibly, it could be. I mean, everyone there's a lot of people expecting the current cast to be going on their way, or at least not having such a major role in the cinematic universe, which would be a shame because Thor is one of my favourite characters. I mean, I think he's been brilliant in the MCU.
Oh yeah, so the detail they put into the film, especially with Asgard,
Plus, I think
So
he
beautiful.
deserves another film because I don't think The Dark World was a true recollection of how
I've
good
wa-
the character is.
I've watched The Dark World and I liked most of it, but there were definitely areas where it was really weak. Like the whole
That's what I thought. I mean, it wasn't really. It was just there.
yeah, it was filler.
Yeah.
Like the setup of I think was it the portal in the rain in like that back end of London area.
Yeah.
And like that was going on far too long. We get it. It's this weird, strange portal. We know that like Jane Foster and all them, and they analyse these sort of things. But like you don't need to fill essentially a quarter of the film with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, make it a plot point, but don't shove it in our face. That's what they spent a quarter of the film at least doing.
Well, can I ask you a quick question, guys? What do you think to Jane Foster? Do you like her? Do you not like her? Do you like
Well, we've only had 2 films with her, so there's not really much in.
Do you like Natalie Portman?
Well, Natalie Portman's a person. I'm pretty sure she's a lovely person.
No, I mean
Um,
the way she plays.
Yeah,
her.
her acting in the film. I don't know. We don't see her in that many films these days. I haven't seen her in much since Star Wars and Thor. Like between Star Wars and Thor, I haven't really seen or heard of her much. She was
Black
in
Swan?
She was in Black Swan, yeah.
Ian?
I think obviously she is an important part of that the Dark World film because she has the ether in her. But if that wasn't the case, if it was like another character, for example, who's the professor person that that she works with?
Eric Selvig.
Yeah,
That's the one.
if he was the one that had the ether and like
I can just imagine how that would go down.
just like what happened in the Avengers, it's just gonna be hectic. But if that was the case, I would think like her character would be near enough pointless.
Well,
in
do you
the
want to
film.
know why I bring it up? It's because
think I know.
she won't be in the next film. It's been announced that she won't be in Thor Ragnarok.
Is it because of story reasons or because of personal reasons why she doesn't want to be in it? Or
Well, there's no official announcement as to why,
okay,
but there was this talk during the before production of the last one.
okay.
So I'm guessing Marvel have just lost the patience and then just gone, well, we'll leave it then. See ya. And now she won't be in the next one,
I was
which is
gonna-
a shame because Jane Foster is pretty key in the Thor films. I mean, in the Thor comics. And
She's
that.
Thor right now.
She's Thor now, so it is quite a ballsy decision by
But you
Marvel.
gotta
You have
think
to admit.
Marvel can alter anything that they want. They have the power to do it anyway. So
Well, of course, it's their films.
yeah, but
But let's go. But there has been a new casting, which has been hinted as a new love interest for Thor in Tessa Thompson, and you may know her at home from Creed. She's really good in Creed, playing the love interest of what's his name now? The guy who plays Creed, Michael B. Jordan, is it?
And that's me.
yes,
That's the one.
Michael B. Jordan.
You better watch it. I don't.
Yeah, it was a brilliant film.
Yeah, it was good.
And she's really good in it, and apparently she will be in it. And there's rumours that she'll be playing Valkyrie, obviously Asgardian warrior / superhero person. So another superhero to consider, who could be in Infinity Wars. So what do you guys think about that?
I think it could be a good direction because obviously, like I said, I wasn't too keen on Natalie Portman.
I'm not a huge fan of Natalie Portman personally. I think she might be a very nice person, but I just don't really.
Well, this thing,
enjoy
like, you
it.
know how we briefly mentioned, like, what films has she been in since, like, say, Star Wars? 'Cause that's what everyone knows her for recently.
Black
Yeah.
Swan.
She's been in at least one film per year since. So we're talking the last 11 years. She's had at least one theatrical release per year she's been involved in.
Didn't she do that film with Jack Black and Michael Cera?
Which one? The
The
one with
caveman sort of thing.
Oh, another one you're about. I don't think so. No, I was just looking on her IMDb. I don't think so.
Okay. She was in a comedy and it was really weird.
'Cause I'm used to seeing her in dramas and stuff. Or
Yeah, yeah.
like,
But anyway, guys, Tessa Thompson, what do we think?
I think why not go for it?
I'm all for it because I'm liking it that they're going to introduce her as a key character if it is Valkyrie, because Valkyrie is an interesting character. She's like a warrior, goddess sort of woman, a powerful female role model. But that we don't really have many of in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You have to admit. I mean, we have Black Widow, we have Scarlet Witch, but
Agent 13 as
Agent
well.
13 now. We had Peggy Carter, but that's pretty much it when you've got masses of male testosterone going through the MCU, you know what I mean?
Well, this briefly, this is why we need Captain Marvel. We need Ronda
Exactly.
Rousey. We need Ronda Rousey as Captain Marvel.
You want Ronda Rousey?
Yeah, she's been petitioning hard to be Captain Marvel, and it works. She has the physique. She sort of looks like Carol Danvers.
I don't know.
Who would you have quickly?
Who would I have?
Yeah. Because we'll talk about this briefly in the next bit, but
I don't know. Actually, I'll think about it and I'll
Yeah,
let you know.
think
in the next
about
bit. Okay. So I'm for Tessa Thompson. Are you guys for it?
Yeah, sure. I liked her acting and like her emotional side in Creed, so I just
Absolutely.
want to see what she brings to Thor.
I'll be blunt and I'll be blunt with the audience. But I'm just going off what you two say. I have no idea who this person is.
Google it. So yeah, let us know what you guys think at home. Are you sad that Natalie Portman's not going to be in it? Could that mean that it's no? Is there going to be no Selvig? Who knows?
Of course there is. They're not.
They can't get rid of Selvig. It's
No.
awesome. And last time we saw him, he was working with the Avengers. So, who knows?
Well, yeah, but Thor actually found the professor and was like, "We're going to this magical cave."
But what's her? You know the girl who's in it with her.
I know who you're on about. She's in
From Two Broke Girls.
yeah.
What's her name? Dennings.
Kate.
No, her anyway.
Hang on, I'm looking it up.
Yeah,
quickly.
will she be in it?
No, she's more the comic relief to Natalie Portman's.
To be fair, if it's Ragnarok and it's like this deep and dark and world-ending thing, it would be a bit weird having a comedy element in that one.
Yeah, Whitney Cummings, I think it is.
No, that's
Hang
not
on.
it.
Is it? Hang on.
Definitely not.
Well, Tom looks at that. Do you know Ragnarok? In the comics, who's the major villain in the Ragnarok series? Is it like?
Well, that Ragnarok is kind of like it's like this demon-looking huge monster thing. Kat Dennings.
Kat Dennings, right?
And also, I can't wait to see Tom Hiddleston coming back to Thor as well.
Could it be his last outing? We did discuss it before.
Oh.
You can tell now that he is sick of being typecast as Loki.
Yeah.
There was a
It's not hurt him though. Let's be
no,
honest.
it's propelled him into even more into stardom, but you can tell he's sick of it. Because we have to finish it off with this little funny
we have
tidbit.
to. Yeah.
He made a film recently, more of like a drama documentary piece, and he did a surprise promotion on an American TV station, and all they wanted to hear was Thor and Loki.
Yeah.
They tried to get him to report the weather, and he was joking about like Thor causing the storm. You could tell he was fed up with it.
Yeah.
He is, whether or not he admits it, he is fed up of being typecast as Loki and just being known for Loki. He's trying to do other roles, but you can just tell.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
So
that
yeah,
could be
guys,
like-
go on, go.
I was gonna say that could be the benefit, also the bane of like an actor's career being portrayed as just one character and one character alone throughout all the other films. But we'll see.
Have to wait and see, guys. So let us know. No Natalie Portman, possibly no Kat Dennings. Tessa Thompson brought into the mix. What do you guys think? Let us know below in the social media platforms as we move on to Ian.
So as you all know, obviously Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is currently in production. But however, Kevin Feige has announced that even though that's in production, they've already announced the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 for Phase 4. So what do you guys think? Do you think they've
It was
announced
going
it
to
too?
happen, wasn't it?
I think they just announced it too early. The film is still in production, or is it nearing the end of the production at the moment? Or
Well, me and Sam reckon it'll be near the end of production because
No, halfway.
at least halfway.
you're halfway through and you're already announcing the third
Well,
film
this-
already.
This is promotion for the current one, though,
Yeah,
isn't it?
and this is the thing, right? Is that no matter all us fans will we might get a bit bored and teeter out and just be drained of constantly them making films.
Yeah.
But the mass audience, there will always be a market for superhero films.
Hmm.
They will milk their franchises until they die.
But I don't see the problem because I actually like the Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh,
films.
no, I love them as well. Everyone
Yeah.
loves them. But the trouble is that they will milk franchises until they die.
Yeah.
I can see there being like 6 Guardians films probably before everyone's just like, nah, had enough.
I have to agree. I mean, the problem with superhero movies, once something goes good, you see too much of it, and that's what they keep doing. But it was obvious there was going to be Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We know that they're going to be in Infinity Wars.
Yep.
So
Well, at least Star-Lord is.
Yeah.
they'll all be. Come on, it's going to happen. There's going to be 63 characters in it. Of
Ima-
course, they're going to be in it.
Imagine the budget for that film, man. Getting every single actor to be in that
That,
film.
that's why they're filming both films at once.
And that's why they're already under contract to do it.
Oh my god. I can just imagine the budget and then what they're gonna get back in return. It's just gonna be
Well, again,
immense.
that's why they're filming both films at once for Infinity War. Well, obviously to save time, but save money as well.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
speaking about that, about Phase 4, what would you guys like to see in Phase 4, like film-wise, like, or any new characters you'd like to see in Phase 4?
Well, I'll start off because obviously Sam needs to have a little think about.
I'm looking
Captain
around.
Marvel.
I am looking around.
I would love. I think there might be a Captain Marvel film. I'm not sure. But if there is going to be, I will happily back the Ronda Rousey as Carol Danvers.
What about you, Sam?
So this is Phase 4. So this is a movie that could be either a sequel or an introduction of a new character, yeah?
Yeah.
So Tom's gone with a sequel.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, a sort of sequel,
Sequel / like
new character.
new character introduction. Yeah.
Because obviously Captain Marvel at the minute plays. Well, she's basically a cosmic hero, so she could fall under the Guardians mantle. In fact, the Guardians could be how she's introduced.
I tell you what film I want to see. Nova.
Nova.
Oh yeah.
That would be really cool.
But-
And that would tie in with Guardians of the Galaxy.
But are we talking a young Nova?
Young Nova.
Around Spider-Man's age? Or are we talking an adult Nova?
I think if we have a young Nova, that could mix into the whole Spider-Man Ultimate Comics sort of thing.
Could
And then
do.
it would work. And also, I haven't finished. If this Fox deal that we discussed last week, the other week happens, Tom, they could then mix in the Johnny Storm thing that they did with Ultimate Comics Spider-Man.
Remind me that.
So
again.
basically, it was just a younger version of Johnny Storm, about the same
Mm.
age as Peter Parker, and basically they were just friends. But they were still superheroes. But it's just they kind of work together every now and again, as does Spider-Man and Nova.
Yeah.
It'd just be an interesting thing that they could keep doing, because they said that there's going to be Marvel characters from the cinematic universe in the Spider-Man films now. I can't see anything better than introducing characters like Nova and the new Johnny Storm or
Well,
something like
here's
that.
the thing, right? Is that in the currently airing Spider-Man TV series, Ultimate Spider-Man, Nova is like in there. Like, it's been a couple of years since I watched the cartoon. It's a very good cartoon. Not like quite good as like say the '90s cartoon when we were all younger, or Spectacular Spider-Man a couple of years ago. Those are really great. But with the current Disney animated like Marvel universe trying to play on the films,
Yeah.
it's got the Ultimate Spider-Man series has got its own little mini universe, and Nova's in there, and it's a young teenage Nova, so like it could work into that.
Yeah,
It could play off that, but I don't know.
I mean, Ian, what do you know about Nova?
Not that much, really.
No. So obviously you're introduced to the Nova Corps
Okay.
in Guardians of the Galaxy.
which is basically just Marvel's Green Lanterns,
Okay.
So
not like powers wise, but they're just basically the Galactic Police.
So Nova's kind of like he's not in charge of them, is he, Tom? He's
No,
kind
no.
of just like one of the special.
I think he's well noted, but like I say, if you think of it being like the Green Lanterns, Nova's like around our area.
Yeah.
Sort of, he's our local Nova Corps guy.
Okay. Does he have any special powers?
Well,
or is
it's
he
all
like-
about his suit. If
Okay.
I'm right, it's kind of on his helmet. Is it, Tom?
I believe so. Yeah,
his powers stem from what he wears,
I believe
which is why they battle to take it off him so that they
Yeah.
get the power back. Because it makes them godlike in some sort of fashion, but they need to learn how to harness the power.
Oh.
Which would be a good film to see him develop this understanding of the power as well.
Sounds interesting. Yeah.
I thought deeply hard about
Yeah.
that.
I've been looking as well. Apparently, Captain Marvel is happening, but there's no obviously they're still sorting out the cast and all that.
Yeah, there's a Captain Marvel film in this phase 3, in between part 1 and part 2, Infinity Wars.
See, what I just thought is
I've got an actress by the way.
they could introduce like Star-Lord and the Guardians in part 2, because Captain Marvel could be introduced in at the end of part 1.
Captain Marvel won't be in part 1. I read the other day she won't be in part 1.
I was gonna say they could have done that really well. They could have had Captain Marvel's film be a sort of team up / find the Guardians, and then like everybody meets up in part 2 to fight Thanos.
That'd be cool. It'd be good. I'd like to see a tease for Captain Marvel at the end of Infinity War, not like post credit. I mean in the film.
Yeah,
That'd
Just
be
like a
really
cameo.
cool. Yeah, I have my female to play Captain Marvel, Thomas.
Go on.
Yvonne Strakowski, otherwise known in Chuck.
I think, that can work.
Yeah?
That could work.
Because we know she can fight.
Yeah. But then again, so could Ronda Rousey. She did all her own stunts in Fast and Furious.
Yeah, but she didn't talk much. She just like...
No. But and then again, like, Ronda Rousey hasn't really done that much acting, but in terms of like a physical standpoint,
Yes,
it can work.
Yeah, but I want the acting as well to be good. I must admit, I would be... If they cast Ronda Rousey... It's like this whole Black Adam and...
The Rock.
The Rock. Obviously, we know The Rock can act.
Yeah.
But, the talk of John Cena being cast as well. Yes, we've seen him act in some sort of fashion on WWE. Not to the standard to be on the big screen on a big DC, big budget movie.
No, because all the John Cena films I've seen, in my opinion, I would see them as B movies rather
He's
than...
too busy presenting on Good Morning America at the minute anyway, so what's the point? You know what I mean?
Anyway, so I think this has a bit more of a phase 4, more of a Captain Marvel / Guardians talk, really. So let's quickly list off.
I'm going with Nova. I'd love
Sam
to
wants
see a
Nova.
Nova film introduced into the cinematic universe.
Ian.
I would like to see more backstory into the Winter Soldier.
So you want a Winter Soldier movie?
Sort of, yeah, or a movie where the new Captain America is Winter Soldier. Because if I'm correct, he becomes Captain America.
Spoilers.
It's in the comics. It's the Falcon who's Captain America.
Okay.
No, Tom, you're wrong there.
Oh.
That's in the new comics. In the old comics, Winter Soldier does take over the mantle of Captain America when Captain America dies.
Oh yes, I got it right.
In the old comics, he does.
Yeah, in the but how old comics?
Not old, not too long ago. There is the storyline where Bucky takes on the mantle of Captain America when he dies, and because obviously
but Captain America isn't dead. In the comics, he's not dead. He's just the super soldier serum didn't really just lost its effect. Basically, he's just now an old man.
Yeah, that's something else. I don't want to ruin it because I'm going to ruin it for the listeners if they don't know what happens in the rest of the films. But it will happen.
The Falcon's been Captain America for a good year now, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay. Let me put it this way. Captain America's contract, Chris Evans, is coming out. Is finishing after Infinity Wars.
Yep.
Stan, what's his first name? The guy who plays the Winter Soldier. He is contracted for 9 films, and he's only done 2.
So
I see a little correlation there. It could happen. It could happen.
I'd rather see the Falcon as Captain America.
I wouldn't mind either, to be honest, but I think it will be Winter Soldier because they hinted it in They hinted it in Captain America Winter Soldier when they were in the fight scene, and
and he holds the shield,
and it holds it for that frame for a bit longer, and you're like, I see what you did there, Marvel.
Unless they can make Bucky mentally sound.
Well, that's what I think they're going to introduce in Civil War.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they was going to be fine in Civil War. He's going to be more.
Bless you.
He's going to be more, let's just say, humane and in control of his.
He's
abilities.
not. He's not. Have you? I know Sam hasn't, but have you not seen the most recent clip?
No.
I'm trying not to watch the clips now.
We will not discuss any clips.
Was it the one where he's fighting a group of them?
He's fighting Shield agents basically.
Yeah, but I think that was during the introduction of the film.
No. It's a new clip. All I'm gonna say is that it's Bucky.
Yeah.
Agent 13.
Yeah.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
And somebody else. I don't know who this. I don't know who the other person is. There might be from the TV series, Agents of Shield. But they're chasing down Bucky. It's the scene. It is the scene where Iron Man has his little wrist glove.
Oh, okay.
It's from that scene, and Bucky is not mentally sound.
There you go. So we've gone from should we just really quickly sum up Phase 4 for us?
Yeah, please, because my nose is running.
and we need to finish. So I'm saying Nova, and I've explained that I want to see the young Nova to see how he develops into understanding his powers, etc.
Yep.
Ian.
Obviously, like you hinted, I would like to see Winter Soldier as the new Captain America, but we'll see how they play that out. But what about you, Tom?
I don't know. I mean, I would like to see other two things that I think about it. So I'd like to see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. go from a TV series into an actual film. Like a sort of like James Bond in Marvel type thing, maybe?
See what going to a film?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'd like to see that go from a TV series to a film, or make an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. film. Not like a TV movie or anything. Like a
That's what I was
full-on-
thinking. Okay.
Like a full on like a full on theatrical release.
With
'cause
Quake and everyone.
Yeah, because
obviously,
I could see it as being more Bourne or James Bond in Marvel Universe type thing. That's how I could see it going. I'd like to see that, or I'd like to see a Falcon film.
I can't see it happening. It would be cool.
I can see a Falcon film working, but I don't know about the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I'm so used to them being like on the TV. It's like,
Before they do that, they need to do the Defenders.
And Inhumans. Because
Yeah.
they're building up the Inhumans in Agents
Well,
of
the
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Inhuman films is already.
It's already planned. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But like they need the Defenders film. They've got Jessica Jones. They've got Daredevil. They've got Luke Cage. We're getting
wait on.
Iron Fist.
yeah.
Let's get the Defenders film going.
I reckon that should be a Netflix original film.
You know, they might do what they did with DC Legends of Tomorrow, do a series.
Mm.
But
But
I'd rather just have a film.
I'd like to see either a Falcon film or an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. film. I know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a TV series, but I think it has the potential to be given a full like film treatment.
It is really good. It is brilliant. I do love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think it's really good. But guys, we're gonna have to wrap it up there. But obviously, don't forget, you guys at home can get involved in our conversation. What film do you want to see in Phase 4? Do you agree with us, or do you just want to have your own film come entirely? Comment down below in the comment section, or get in touch via our social media pages. As you can see, just below my floating head. Guys, thank you for being here today again. I believe next week is our last podcast.
It is. Yeah. This is the penultimate show. The beginning of the end.
But let's quickly say what we got coming up, because I believe there's a competition of some sort next week, Thomas.
Yes, we're having a little fighting competition between the three of us.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna get
This
into
is
a
news
ring
to
and
me.
actually fight.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
No. Well, this week is the coming finale of my Spider-Man series.
Yep.
Unfortunately. But
I have enjoyed that, by the way.
oh,
It's
thank
been
you.
quite fun.
But next week the three of us are going to have a little fighting match.
What game are we playing?
No, that's spoilers.
Spoilers.
No, well, there's not that many fighting games to begin with, to be honest. But I was thinking Marvel superheroes from the PlayStation 1.
Or Injustice.
No, Marvel superheroes, because that plays into the Infinity War.
Plus, he knows how to play it.
If it was Injustice, I would beat all of you down because
I've played Injustice.
But
before.
I don't have Injustice, unfortunately.
I do, and Ian does have 2 beats for.
Yeah, but you don't have it on PS4.
I do. Ah.
Well, then we'll see.
Ian, obviously your last episode of Top 5 will be out next week, I
Yep,
believe. So what is that entailing?
it will be my top 5, obviously, because leading up to Civil War, I'll be talking about my top 5 favourite superheroes, and let's just say some notable heroes will be in there. So,
Well, that's why it's top 5 superheroes.
well,
of course.
notable heroes from Civil War might be in there as well. So, go check that out, guys, and you'll see what the results are then. So,
And finally, from me, this week we'll be uploading our Daredevil review. So make sure you keep an eye on that. Me and Ian went through all that, so that was fun.
and guys, you need to watch Daredevil
You need
season
to watch
2. It's good.
Daredevil.
Let's not go into that. We need to finish, guys. We've been at this for almost 40 minutes now.
Okay.
Come on, no.
Was that your Arnie impression?
If I'm going to do a proper Arnie impression, I have to back away, but we haven't got time.
Come on now.
Get to the chopper. No.
But next week, for my final sort of rendition of Sam's final weekly roundup thing, I'm going to be planning my own Phase 4 for Marvel.
And we'll finish off with a bit of "Hello, darkness, my old friend."
Yeah. So, guys, see you next week. Thank you for listening
Thanks for
and
watching, everyone.
See you
and we'll
later,
see you
guys.
soon.
Oh, you're still here? Well, it's nice to hang around me. If you want to watch something, we have got these videos we made, but if not, go on then. Get lost. I can play me game. Oh, and social media, can't forget about that. Just give us a like or whatever. No big deal. Please.